Hello again. As you see, I have this unusual knife design here. Of course, many of you can recognize this. This is the Jagdkommando, Microtech Jagdkommando. I don't know if I say it right, but whatever, everybody knows what I'm talking about. If they're interested in knives, this knife is claimed to be the deadliest knife in the world. Yes, it has hollow handle, which is, I think, waterproof because it has a rubber ring, as here, also rubber ring. And inside they put tape for cutting, not tape for cutting, for cuts. Just tape when you cut yourself. And that's it inside. You can put whatever you want. So, this knife I ordered for a very good friend of mine. He thinks it's awesome design. And this is one of those knives that you love it or hate it. Of course, you probably will hate it. Because for me it's, in theory, this knife can be used for stabbing a person. In practice, you rarely got the chance to stab someone, and I think most of you haven't stabbed anyone in the last year, for example, I think. So this knife is completely useless in practice, and I saw with the original, this is the sheath. The sheath is good. You can put the knife, and it's the edges of the knives are you cannot avoid it hitting the sheath, so they get dull. Of course, it's cool. I think it's waterproof because of the rubber ring, and it stays very good inside. No clicking, nothing, and you could use it pretty well as a bat if you want. But also, I think most of you doesn't hit anyone usually on the head or something, so this use is of course again just theoretical. And this thing looks like maybe a flashlight. You can put some batteries, some stuff here, some lens, and use it like a flashlight. Also, it could be a good dildo maybe, I don't know. But it's nice, it's aluminum, it's very well manufactured, good looking. And the knife itself, let's see, I saw it with the original. Some guy cut cheese with it. I will try to cut some cheese. It's not very sharp here, but we'll try, just for the fun. And I'm surprised that it can cut cheese. Yeah, it cut cheese pretty well, actually. I'm surprised. I gotta do how it goes with the mayonnaise. But with this thing, to grab mayonnaise, it will be, of course, useless. But see, it cuts cheese, no problem. And now I gotta clean it, because my friend maybe doesn't want it with cheese in it. He will see the video, but it's funny, it can cut cheese. I think the bread will be a lot difficult for this knife to cut. Also, this is pretty dull. You know, I'm pushing my finger a little bit, and I cannot cut myself because it's pretty dull. Original, maybe it's a little sharper, I'm not sure, because I don't have original in me. But this is dull. This is very dull because the angle is pretty big, and it's like some axe. When it's a big angle, you cannot get it to be sharp enough. So, technical stuff. It's with the sheath, I guess, around 650 gram. It's it says 440C, the steel. I pretty much doubt it. It's around $90 on DHgate or AliExpress, I think. And yeah, it's love it or hate it, but this knife is pretty heavy. It's pretty useless. You cannot cut, for example, if you go to the mountains and you gotta cut some wood with it, I'm sure it's pretty impossible. You gotta stab the wood and this will lead you to nothing. So yeah, pretty useless knife. But if you like the design, I recommend this knife. You can buy it. It's a copy, of course, but it's super sharp, like this thing here. The point is just amazingly sharp, like very. And it has to be, because this is the main purpose of the knife, to stab. And if you, like me, are using your knives mainly for opening packages, spreading some butter on a bread, or cutting bread, or cutting your food, like apple slicing or stuff, to stab a package or stab the mayonnaise, it won't lead you to anything. So this knife is useless. Maybe just for the collection, just to get it out, look at it a little bit, get happy, and then put it back to the drawer. That's the purpose of this knife, in my opinion. If someone has another opinion, that this knife can be used for something else than looking at it, or just playing with it, I'm not sure, or playing with this, yeah. Everyone has opinions. I gotta clean it. This is pretty well made, but for $90 it's gotta be. So it's a good, very nice, pretty, useless knife, and I recommend it for everybody to get this and to have it, just because you cannot, of course, use it for anything. You just have to have it. If you like the design, of course. I am like, yeah, I like it kinda, but for me, I'm just more practical guy, and I like, for example, this knife. This is for comparison. This is Pilot military crew wear. Well, it has almost the same handle. The blade is a little longer in this one, but this is a little more useful, because you can cut bread, spread butter, cut cheese, apple, some wood if you have to. This can do anything. This can do nothing. This can stab also, if you have to. If you have to stab, if you are a stabber, this can stab and do all sorts of other things like a normal knife. This can just stab. And I'm not sure how good it will be in stabbing, because it's pretty big here, so it's made to inflict bigger wounds or something. But I don't know, if you hit some rib or something, theoretically, I don't know. So it's a big bat. So it's safer to blunt people on the head with this, or on the legs, or on the hands. If you want to disable their legs, for example, you can kneecap. But whatever, it's that's it. I don't know what to say about this knife anymore. This is it. It is like it came, and it's a cool toy. Just that, nothing else. Thank you.